Welcome to this video tutorial on semantic service description and annotation. Up to now, most work on semantic web services has concentrated on SOAP-RPC-like services that are usually described in WSDL. The first generation of semantic web services such as OWL-S and WSMO both build on a complete top-down ontology-based service model, where WSDL is used for grounding, which means it is used to describe the messages communicated and the actual endpoint. In contrast, SOA4All follows a bottom-up approach, where we use the W3C recommendation SOSDL to semantically annotate WSDL-described services. Those annotations are defined in terms of WSMO Lite, which is based on a simplification of WSMO and provides means such as condition, effect, functional classification root, and non-functional parameter. Here we can see a WSDL-described reservation service that uses SOSDL constructs in blue to semantically annotate the service with WSMO Lite concepts in red. More recently, there has been a move towards RESTful services, which are closer to HTTP and use the full range of HTTP methods like GET, PUT, POST, and DELETE. RESTful services are usually described in HTML and don't directly support automation. Thus, in SOA4All, we define the HRESTs micro format that allows us to impose structural definitions in the HTML document. Similar to SOSDL extending WSDL, HREST is extended by micro WSMO to semantically annotate RESTful services in terms of WSMO Lite ontologies. Here you can see the HTML description of a RESTful hotel reservation service. It contains HRESTs annotations in green to structure the document and micro WSMO annotations in blue to refer to WSMO Lite concepts in red. Putting it all together, we can see that there are two types of services, namely the SOAP-RPC-like services and RESTful services, which both can be semantically annotated with a common annotation model called WSMO Lite. However, the two approaches use very different techniques to describe and annotate the services, which is the reason why in SOA4All we defined a common structural model which is called the minimal service model. It allows us to describe any of the two procedure-oriented services in terms of an RDF model. Such a minimal service model can be seen on this slide, where we define an SMS service which has some operations and inputs. What's important here is that we apply concepts that we have explained before, such as SOSDL and WSMO Lite, to semantically annotate the service. Thanks for watching. For more information, please refer to SOA4All.eu.